It's okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, we'll call the meeting of the Horace Planning and Zoning Commission to order. Looks like we have all the members. We have a quorum. Is there a motion to approve the regular agenda? Are there any additions to it?
And then Vice Chair Hochhalter, let's make a quick adjustment to the agenda because, so there was some discrepancy or miscommunication between the county and the city on the addition of our extraterritorial seat. So we do have Mike Zietz, who is our extraterritorial rep on the board as well now. So let's add a commissioner introduction section after the minutes and put Mike on the hot spot there.
Any other changes? Is there a motion to approve the amended agenda?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, motion made in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. All right. Is there a motion to approve the minutes from the December 12th, 2023 Planning and Zoning minutes? Has everyone had a chance to review those?
I move to approve the minutes.
No second.
All right, there's a motion to approve in a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, motion carries. And then we'll have a commissioner introduction since we have a new member. I don't know what kind of information we want.
What kind of information would you like to know?
Name and maybe where you live.
Name, where you live, why you're interested, why you're here.
Right. So yeah, I'm Mike Zietz. I've been living just outside of Horace since about 10 years ago now. About a year before they started building a horse training place out there. I've lived in the area for probably 20 years now, Fargo area. I've moved around a lot of different towns and a couple other states, but been around here for quite a while now. Work at a local electronics company. We make avionics and ag equipment, electronics. So we deal with a lot of government regulations and things like that. So
Good.
should be fun. And I've been a lot of my own general contractor for a lot of additions on my house and stuff. So I've had to look at a lot of the different regulations and building permit stuff a lot. So that's right up.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Should we go through and kind of introduce ourselves and tell him where we live, maybe? Kind of what area of town?
Okay.
Would that be helpful?
Yeah.
My name's Chad Chalmers. This is my first year on the board, or commission, and I live on Southwood Drive over by the river.
My name is Julie Hohalter. I don't remember how long I've been on the board. Quite a few years now.
You're on term 2, so I think you're going on 6 years now.
6, really?
Yeah.
6 years, I guess. I live on the south side of town in Country Acres.
Ron Erickson, this is my first year on the commission, and I live in Arrowwood, which is on the south end of town.
I'm Doug Wendell. I live on Sunnyside Street north of the roundabout. I've been on commission for 2 years.
3.
No.
3 or 4?
It's
No.
got to be at least 3.
I came in after you.
Yeah, I've apparently been on here 6.
Okay. So I've been here not very long.
All right, well, welcome.
Thanks.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
The next item on the agenda is electing a chair and vice chair for the Planning and Zoning Commission. So are there any nominations or any discussion that anyone has, questions?
I nominate Amy Beaton for chair.
So we have a nomination for Chair Beaton to resume her role. Do you have a nomination for vice chair as well? We'll have to do both.
Well, I nominate Julie for vice chair.
Is there a second to that motion or any other discussion for that motion?
Well, I'll make a motion that nominations close and we cast unanimous ballot for the slate.
Okay.
Do I get a second?
Like a second?
Who was the second on it?
I'll second since we're not sure
Gotcha.
if he's,
Yeah, if I can remember.
yeah. That way it's official, so.
So the motion has been made and seconded to cast an unanimous ballot to have Amy resume her role as chair and myself to resume my role as vice chair. I don't think we need to vote, right? Because there was an unanimous ballot cast, correct?
Probably just put it up to,
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right.
perfect.
And the next item on our agenda is a design review for 1005 Fifth Street East. Jake.
All right, Commissioner, so this was a continuation from our last meeting on December 12th for 1005 Fifth Street East to go over a contractor shop and yard that's received a conditional use permit to operate within the Vistos third subdivision. We tabled based on some information the applicants were looking for from the commission in terms of how they'd like to see the roof line breakup while finalizing the architectural plans. They have finalized those architectural plans. Those are in front of you in your packet tonight. I see we have a ballot of folks representing this project here tonight, so if you guys have any questions, more than happy to answer them, and I'm sure the applicant and applicant's representatives would be able to answer them as well. It looks like they added some wind vanes or weather vanes across the top of the building, which we have approved in prior applications, and from the sounds of it, might be a little more appealing to the owner, so we're not having leaking cupolas. But if you guys got any questions, I will stand for them at this moment.
Is part of your color breakup gonna be colored overhead doors?
Yeah, what we did is we added the weather vanes, at the front entry, we changed the color and added a canopy, small canopy. And then the overhead doors, we changed the color a little to break that line up. And then also we added some windows at the shop too, get us up to that 20%. And then also we added on the 3-foot, on the change the color of that panel also.
And that panel's all just exposed screw lap panel, right?
You said previously that there was weather vanes on a different thing that was approved. What was this? How similar was it to this?
Cupolas.
Yeah, so usually, typically every 100 feet off the roof line, we have to have a breakup that goes onto the building per our ordinance. So usually if you drive down an industrial park, you'll see cupolas. We've got a lot of reports of those being kind of leaky, so we've had some more recent applications do different style things to break it up in weather vanes. That was probably, would that have been our most recent design review that we did, as an alternative to kind of breaking up that roof line.
Yeah, and the weather vanes, I mean, they're not unspindly, they're about 3 foot wide, so they got depth to them. When you drive out in cupolas, I mean, they leak and they don't really add a lot, so that was kind of an alternative to the previous project.
One of the buildings out there right now has the weather vanes on it, right?
Yeah, one of the last
Yeah.
four buildings that we
Utilities.
did.
We're looking at the utilities.
I think it's built, right?
Yes.
I think there's one out there with,
I
I think there's one out there that has the weather vanes
See what
on
they
it,
did for fence.
just recently.
Was it because of similar issues? Just fading with the building? How's it?
Yep.
Heavy on the landscape plan here. It was revised.
Any other questions? The autumn blaze maple is not gonna make it out there, it will die, so just pick a
My
different tree.
engineer, he just don't get it, do he?
No, he doesn't. I think it's on the tree planting list, but they
Okay, I'll make.
They only live a few years and then they die, so. And that's a pretty open, harsh area out
Is that everywhere or just in the bottom of the ditch?
there. Everywhere here in our heavy clay soils. Closer to Detroit Lakes, they do a little bit better.
We will make a note.
Yeah, they get iron chlorosis, yep. They look good the first
We'll make
couple
a
of
note
years.
to revise that.
So C5, you want to go to that one?
You want them to bring it up on the board up there?
Yeah, so I can read the
C5?
notes because I can't read anything. Just want to see what they labeled that as.
You wonder about the fence material?
Yeah.
So currently noted as a privacy fence
Oh,
with Trex or otherwise other approved material on the north side.
Yeah, I think one of the comments from the city planning was to, cover that up a little bit.
From that right
Yep.
away.
Yep,
Vision point.
yep.
and the double gate is gonna be, they said, in here it said Trex or similar material. I was wondering,
I think
It'll match.
The whole gate and the fence would be.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Does anyone else have any other questions about materials or anything? Doug?
Nope.
So if there aren't any other questions or discussion, is there a motion for the design review?
I move to approve the design review.
Is there a second? All right, the motion has been made and seconded to approve the design review at 1005 Fifth Street East. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, so unanimous, so motion carries. Is there anything else to add or discuss before we adjourn?
Nope, just planning or the city council will be reviewing the land use ordinance on the 5th of February. So we'll go do the first reading for that one. And then in the meantime, Lucas is working on drafting some of the language you guys recommended to be in there, so that way turnaround time between first and second reading can get reduced a little bit. So Vice Chair Oakhalter, I'll forward you that tree one, that one's done. Lucas is about 90% done with
okay.
that, so
Yeah, that'd be great. I haven't looked at what you sent me. So.
just wait till the new one comes out then.
Okay, I will. Great.
That's all I had.
All right, anything else? Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, meeting adjourned.